So I went shopping and I have to talk about all the fall decor that I got in the stores. So that way you could go run and get them because I know they're gonna sell out. So let me show you what I got because I'm excited. Let's do a little fall haul and talk about all the good things that are in the good stores that you're seeing online already. And yes, we are in the middle of August and I did a thing. I'm not decorating, okay? So don't judge me. I'm legitimately just buying. So when it comes time to decorate, then I'll be ready. So if you want to see what I got, feel free to keep watching. So I'm wearing a sweatshirt to bring the fall vibes in the middle of summer when I'm living in Florida. Absolutely. But I'm committed. So we got the AC blowing just so we can be not hot and sweat my butt off in this video. But I wanted to share some of the things that I found in stores like Kirkland's, Hobby Lobby, at home. If you have these stores around you, these are the things that I found so far in the start of August, right before our fall. I've heard a term called Summerween, so I was just like, oh yes, let's bring it. Some of it's for fall, but I'm gonna show you things that I've got. I might be all over the place because I bought this about 2 weeks ago and haven't filmed because I haven't put anything anywhere because I really wanted to show you where. So if I look lost, I'll be like, I think I got it here. I'll confirm that in the description down below. So the first thing that I want to show off is this cute Old Navy sweatshirt. It has like, I don't know, like an embroidery flower, and the woman was just like, oh my god, that's so cute. She didn't even know it was there. She's like, it must have just came in. And I was like, well, it was 50% off in Old Navy, so your girl got it because although it's 90 degrees in Florida, it will eventually cool off. Eventually. I don't know if it's going to be in the fall or the winter. It depends. If you know, you know. But something else that I got in Old Navy are 2 more other things. I am on my green machine color this fall. Mustards, greens, creams. That's my theme. Wow, could be Dr. Seuss. They have all these greens and I'm just obsessed. This other green literally matches this. You could tell it's Old Navy. This really cute shirt. Again, I live in Florida, so the tank tops we're probably gonna rock all the way until the end of the year. Maybe like in November. But this was really cute. It was 30% off, and I think like for $14 or $15.99 or $16.99. Really, really cute. It literally matches my sweatshirt, which is why I got it. Because I didn't know if I wanted to wear a tank top or a sweatshirt, but I was just like, I gotta wear a sweatshirt. It's a fall haul video. So another thing that I want to share is the last piece of clothing I'll probably do here because it has nothing to do with my channel, but I just wanted to share another green shirt. I'm from New York, so it says New York right here. This is from the guys section. I go to the guys section a lot because they have really nice tees, and it says Greenwich Village Flower Shop, Manhattan. I normally don't rock a lot of things from New York. I am from there. I haven't lived up there in a minute, but I am from there. But this was adorable. Again, it's a t-shirt. I got it really big. I got a 2XL. I think it runs small, but I like my shirts a little bigger, so this one was $14.99. So if you see it, get it. Now let's go into why you're really here. It's the Hobby Lobby, right? So Hobby Lobby, let me tell y'all, I've been seeing videos and I'm just like, if I don't stop myself from going every week, I will go and spend money every single week. They already have the fall and Halloween stuff. So the first thing I saw, especially online, was this adorable pumpkin. I think everything's gonna be cute and adorable in this video, so if I say it more than once, actually find out how many times I say it and let me know in the comments. But this is so cute. I love the bow. I can't get too many things that are girly because obviously I live with a man, but we could get a little things, a little bit of things. He doesn't care, but I do. I just want to make sure it's not like a full-blown house decor for a woman with nothing in mind about a man living with me. So this is something I'm going to put somewhere. I say it is appropriate to start decorating fall decor in September. So this is going into my fall container until then. I'm not going to put it out in August. I think it's a little too soon, but I just wanted to share this one. This one went viral on TikTok. I saw it first, then I saw it on my For You page, and I was just like, wait a minute, if this thing is going viral, let me go get it now before the girlies go out there and get it. So if this is something you like, feel free to go grab it because there weren't a lot in my store. And if you see it at my store because you're in Orlando, save some for others. At the time of recording this video, this one was $13 $13.99, and I got the receipt this time, and I believe it was 40% off for the fall decor. And obviously if you keep waiting a little longer, you might hit the 50 and maybe even 60%. I'm not waiting that long because I think this is too cute, and this will definitely be snatched. The next thing that I bought, because you all know I create creative videos here, a lot of the decorations that I do buy is for my videos. I'd like to change it up in a future video that I do here. If you watch any previous videos like my back to school content, I decorated the backdrop so that way it could be a little festive in the background. If you notice, if not, then go back and watch it. See this again. So this is what I did see this on TikTok, and I did see it on social media, and this was stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I think this is so cute. It has a little bow and ribbon all throughout. Don't ask me how big this garland is. Does it say it? Oh, it's 6 feet. So if you have a little wall and you want to celebrate with your kids, or you want to put it in maybe a little girl's room. Again, I know I'm showing a little more girly stuff, but it's who I create content for. Like, am I kidding? So this one, this was, I believe, $19.99. Yes, it was $19.99 with 40% off. I go to about 2 to 3 Hobby Lobbies, and I didn't see this one except for in one store. Now the one that I did see is in white, and let me show you that now. Okay, let me pull this apart. Now this is really, and they don't really get tangles. Well, maybe they do. Let me not sell y'all a dream or a lie. Okay, so look how cute this is. Now the reason why I got the white one, obviously we could do orange and white and cream. That I told you it was more of the mustard, the cream, the greens for me during the fall. And so I got these, but you can also use this in the spring, which is really why I wanted the white one. I saw the white one, I was just like, this is really good, versus the orange one, because the orange one you could really only use in the fall unless you have like an orange theme. But this one definitely would be the fall, but this one can be for the summer, it could be for the spring, it could be for the fall, it could be even for Christmas. Actually, we could use this all year round. So this was a great buy. It was the same price, $19.99, 6-foot garland, and with 40% off. So if you see these, I wouldn't wait until like September, October to find these. These you may not find. I will be very honest. If this is something that you want, like I said, I think it's so adorable, and it goes with a fall theme. I don't know how I'm gonna put it up in the area that I do film my content, but it's something that I do definitely wanted after I saw it online. Staying on the Hobby Lobby train, I saw a girl who was a creator, and she was just like, if you want your house to look like high-end, don't buy like things that say fall or autumn. My thing is like, do whatever you want. But I love the idea of just incorporating the colors versus buying like the signs, where if you wanted to use them early or out of season, when it comes down to, instead of it just being for Halloween, you're getting them for throughout the fall season, then yes, it was great advice. So I was looking for more different colors, and I saw this blanket. How stinking cute. It's a checkerboard knit throw. It's 50 by 60 inches. And obviously it's just one blanket, but it has a little bit of blues. I didn't really care for the blues, but I was just like, you know, we'll make it work. But it definitely has the creams, the browns, and the light brown and the tan. It was $39.99 with 40% off. I'm very picky about blankets. I'm very picky about sheets and towels. And these blankets, like the material right here, it's like wearing your favorite sweater, and it's on both ends. So I don't just buy any blanket. It has to be a specific texture and softness, especially around the fall too. You have to bring around that cozy feel. Well, if you want cozy in your house, definitely bringing in softer textures. Maybe a pumpkin is soft and your blankets are soft. That allows your house to feel a lot more cozy, especially if you're used to maybe being a little more cohesive with your decor. I don't know. I'm no interior designer, but this is something that I absolutely love. Definitely going to be putting this outside of my couch throughout the fall and putting my AC down until we get cold weather, so I can snuggle with this. My AC is on Arctic, so I will be needing a blanket. I have a few blankets. In fact, every time someone comes over my house, they're like, oh my gosh, it is freezing, and it's only on 78. But 78 in my house is basically like 61 degrees. If I was to find another one at a later price when the discounts do go further down as the season goes on, I would buy it then, but I just didn't want to miss out. I only saw a few of these in the fall section in Hobby Lobby. And again, I just didn't want to risk not having it because this material is everything. Now, I haven't been to At Home when it comes to their blankets, but they also have this style of blanket. And it's not just your soft one. Like, I'm telling you, like this material, like if you just focus here, if you get this material, you're gonna thank me later. Trust me. So I don't know if this is the last thing. I think it might be the last thing in Hobby Lobby that I bought. So I have a few other things for Halloween and for the fall when it comes down to being creative. This is more like a chat with me, right? Like these are the videos where I'm gonna share more about myself. I had a YouTube channel before and I used to be very creative on there, and then I started to go down to the business side of things, and I miss just being creative. And so I was just like, you know what, let me just start this. So I'm not new to YouTube. I've been on YouTube for 7 years at the time of recording this. And I have a bunch of stuff that I've collected over the years when it comes down to my tutorials and creative videos that I do here. But the one thing, I try to buy like different things for different types of tutorials. Like some of them are more fall based. But this one, it is another garland. So this one is like a pumpkin garland. It's actually knitted. Let me see if I can get out of the way. So it's knitted all around. It's so cute. Actually, before my grandma passed away, she used to knit things all the time, and I used to absolutely love what she created. I tried. Actually, I made a little koozie. Maybe I'll show you guys here as we get closer to the Christmas time. When I'm recording videos, you know, you have like little stuff on the table. That's why I'm buying. It doesn't seem like it's 6 feet long. Like my arm span is not 6 feet long. They're saying it's 6 feet though. Let me see. No, there's just no way. It's like 5 feet. Is Hobby Lobby lying to us? But that's what it says on the tag. It says that it's 6 feet. That's interesting. Liars. But it is for fall 2025. So this is cute. Again, another thing that can go with the garland. I was thinking, actually, before I saw the orange one, what I was going to do was I was going to hang this up. Now let's just see if we can imagine this. Something like that. Let's see. How cute. So I was thinking about something like that, like putting pumpkins in between the bows and just kind of overlapping them, or maybe one under and maybe going on. I don't know. You know, you let the imagination go wild and you'll see where life takes you. That's the art of being creative. If it looks like it's getting dark, it is about to pour over here. Welcome to summer in Florida. FYI, a lot of people don't know about the rainy season in Florida. I get people who come from out of town all the time, like, why does it rain every day? And I'm like, what do you mean? It's hurricane season, it's rainy season. This is what it does from May until November. They don't know that. But anyways, let's keep going. Now, this one is not like full decor. I'm sorry, where's this accent coming from? This is not exactly fall decor, but it is a cozy vibe. And you gotta have your books to read, right? So I have been reading the Playing for Keeps hockey romance series. Girl, honey, let me tell you something. This, now, Consider Me by Becca Mack and Play With Me. I'm going on the second book. Very fall, very cozy. Get yourself snuggle up with the blanket and read your favorite book. Now, this is a romance, obviously 18 and up only. I mean, I used to read books like this in high school too, but you know, we're not sharing what I used to do. Just be mindful of you. But I read The Windy City by Liz Tomford, and I'm obsessed with like romance books nowadays, thanks to my cousin. And I was like, I need something similar. I need a series. It was like a 5-book series. I fell in love with all the characters. Each character was involved in each story and it unfolded in the book. I was like, I need something similar. So I went to Book Talk, as we all should when it comes down to reading books. And this series was one of the ones, 1 out of 3 or 4 that I'm going to read in the future. But Consider Me was, a lot of people just did not like it. And I'm like, they were like, no, just keep reading the series, it gets better. I'm like, this is so good. What do you mean? But maybe because he's arrogant and full of himself, but I'm just like, give me the banter. Give me the sarcasm. Give me the overly confident cockiness of a character. That is, what's his name? Carter and Olivia. Such a cute thing. Look, this is not a book review, but I'm just here for it. I'm just showing my passions. It's where we get to know each other on these type of videos. These book series is really similar to the Windy series. I can see why they were like, if you want something next after that, read this next. But the Wendy series is something that I recommend for everybody. If you like the sports romance, so good. This, I'm excited to keep going, but I got this one. That's really why I'm showing you it. It's Play With Me. It's the second book in the series. I'm excited to snuggle up this fall season with a favorite book and favorite. I'm going to show you my cups because that's another thing too. But just wanted to share some, again, outside of decor, just share more of my personalities, because I'm like, if you're watching my type of videos, you definitely probably love romance books. So pick up these books, read on your Kindle this fall. It's going to be worth it. But if you want to get something that I really recommend, that my cousin recommended, that I saw all over TikTok, the Wendy series by Liz Tomfort. I'll list her books down below along with these, because I am so far not disappointed. I did go to Marshall's and Home Goods, sorry. Well, they were connected, the store that I go to. I didn't really see much, but I'm pretty sure I will find other things. But this pumpkin glass, can we just, oh my goodness. They're Anthropologie dupes. This is $14.99. It was from At Home for sure, now that I'm remembering it. I have been holding off on opening this just to make sure I do a video with you all for over 2 weeks. This stood in the bag. And that is unlikely. Like my sister and I and my mom, we went shopping. She took out her cups. Every time I go over her house, I'm using her cups. She's like, why don't you use your own? I'm like, they're packed, because I didn't record just yet. I need the packaging first before I can use it. And so I've been holding out just for you. Just know the dedication to my content on here is very real. But these are so cute. Obviously, you can only use these in the fall, but it can go from all the way from the beginning of fall, Halloween, and into right before Christmas. It does have a orange rim around it, which I love. And then you get two. My sister was just like, why are you getting two? You just need one. I'm like, in case someone like you comes in my house and you try to use my cup like I try to use yours. She should have got two. Both the men in our family though would have killed us, because they're like, another cup? Yes, another cup. Do yourself a favor. Head over to Home Goods. Is it Home Goods? I don't even know where I'm at. Home Goods. This is so cute. You find it and you already know anything at Home Goods. If you don't get it when you see it, you might not see it ever again. So this was definitely worth it. Only $15 for two. I was gonna split it with my sister, but I think I'm just keeping them for myself. She got her own. So the next store is Kirkland's Home. Now, according to my knowledge, Kirkland's was bought by Bed Bath & Beyond, which I thought was completely gone. But apparently they were an online business. But I think they're merging. I've seen some stores come together, and then Bed Bath & Beyond had a baby. Like, it legit looks like it. I will probably show you like maybe some videos from their Instagram. I love them. I follow them on my Instagram too. And Kirkland's, I just hope they never go away. The one that was closer to my house was shut down a couple of years ago. So then when I found another one, I was just like, please stay open, because they have such cute things. Anyway, so the first thing is something cute and fun for Halloween. I got some hair clips. My nephew actually saw this and he thought they were toys. He's 5. He was just like, what is this? And so I was just like, I know, it's so cute. I'm just trying to be in, you know, Halloween spirit. I missed the season of Summerween. I just found out what that was. I think it was around like May, before I could even create content. They were like, oh, Summerween. I was just like, what is Summerween? What is that? Basically, it's Halloween in the summer, kind of like Christmas in July. If you've never heard of it, I'm going to be making content next year for sure, but we'll just go straight to Halloween this time. I got these cute little clips, probably to wear during the season, maybe wear when I'm filming. I just thought this was just so cute. These were $12.99, and I believe there was a 30% off at Kirkland's at the time that I bought this. Again, we have a little ghost, a little pumpkin, and a little candy corn, which I hate candy corn. If you like candy corn, I think you're a different species. I don't know a lot of people who do, and then when I meet someone who does, and I'm like, it makes sense. Just kidding. Or maybe not. And now I can already hear my mother in my ear talking about another cup. She's like, I never met somebody with so many cups. Me and my sister, we share that in common. So this is not really fall, but in Kirkland's it was 50 or 60% off, and I was like, I cannot walk away and not have these. It is another cup though. The cherries? Are we kidding me right now? This was like $9.99 with 60% off. I mean, you do the math. We had to get it. And yes, I could technically use it now because it is August. And so yes, this will be going in the dishwasher and I will be using it. My husband will get mad because it's another cup. I have so many different types of cups, but because I have so many different types of occasions. We need seasonal cups. We need cups when people come over. We need coffee cups. We need cups to make the water look nice. Hello? He doesn't get it. I don't understand. But this is the cup. I actually got 2 of them. And again, my mom is probably, oh my gosh, another cup. And I'm like, yes, give me all the cups. Give it to me all. I'm obsessed with like Anthropologie, Pottery Barn. I'm just not obsessed with the prices. Everybody on social media, so come on. You can't tell me that these aren't cute. Cheers. These are so cute. I'm so excited I get to finally use them. Again, because we are in summer, so this is more of a summer theme. But these will be coming out even in the future. So I love them. And just know when I do a Christmas haul, yes, I'm going to be finding more cups. So if you like it, again, you and I are here together. But this was at Kirkland's. Their summer decor, it's a lot off because obviously they're leaning into more of the Halloween and fall theme. So this is a good time to buy your summer stuff, especially at Hobby Lobby. I think Hobby Lobby was like 70% off for their spring collection or summer collection. This, yes, 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 please. Haters gonna hate, right? But you know what? When they come over and they drink out a fancy cup, they'll be like, oh, I guess you like the cup. All right, so the last store, I actually was able to keep it with each store and not look crazy on camera as I tried to figure out where I bought it, because like I said, it was a couple of weeks ago. So the next store, and oh my gosh, there's so much thunder right now. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but we're gonna keep going. So at home is usually my go-to spot. Now I will say, like, stores like Walmart didn't really have anything. They were doing more back to school, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna venture into the fall and Halloween stuff. So I might do a second part too. And at home was the kind of the same thing. They had a lot of stuff, but not as much. We went to At Home, the store. I heard a lot of them are closing. I'm sad. I hope ours stays. Right? Because listen, if it means that I have to go over there and buy more stuff just to keep them in business, so be it. But I got this cute Hello Fall sign. Now remember, I said there was a woman on here that said don't buy anything that says fall. I bought this before I saw her. I'm sorry, before. But it comes with a little cute leaf, autumn leaf at the end. Actually, this reminds me of me and my mom, my sister, and my grandma before she passed away. We used to go to Vermont for the fall, because we used to live in New York City. And oh boy, the fall foliage up there is worth it. I've seen even videos from Maine. Yes, I need to go. I might not be going again this year. My mom doesn't know that, but if she watches this video, she's probably gonna call and text me like, what do you mean you're not going? She knows why. But I just thought this was awesome. This is, again, it could be part of my decor when it comes down to recording my videos. And then obviously home is where the heart is, so I want to just be a little more festive. And I get a little bit of things every single year because I love watching home decoration houses and stuff. But this was only $4.99. There was no percentage off of their fall decor, which is why I didn't get much, but I did get some things. The next thing I got, y'all gonna be like, between cups and garlands, like what? Don't judge me. But here is another garland. Yes, I got more for Halloween. Again, this could be used for the videos or a backdrop. Maybe I was even thinking too, like maybe I'll do a Halloween one and then maybe a fall one, and just to have options. So this one was really inexpensive. It was at home. It was $7.99 with nothing percent off. I do have something like this, so I don't know why I bought it, but I'm like, you know what? If I have a future house, I'm gonna need multiple garlands everywhere. I don't know my aesthetic just yet, and that's the one thing I have a hard time with, but I'm here for the cute little Halloween stuff. I have young nephews, and when they come over, they're like, look how cute, look how awesome. They don't say cute, look how awesome. So again, I don't know if you hear the thunder and lightning outside, but we're gonna keep filming, and even if you do hear it, I'm still gonna keep going. So the next thing was from At Home, and it was this adorable pumpkin. In the future, oh Lord, if the power goes out while I'm recording, that's gonna be an issue. It's already showing signs that it's gonna go out. If you don't know, the storms in Florida are ridiculous. I think we're like the lightning capital of the world. Didn't know that before moving, but you know, we're here. Okay, so hopefully we'll make it through filming. Otherwise, I'll come back after, but for now. So we got this beautiful pumpkin. This pumpkin was pretty pricey. It was like $24.99. So it wasn't that bad. Oh, my AC went out. And why did my AC go out? Let me check. Hold on. Okay, we are good. It just stopped because it hit the max. Because, you know, I told you I had to have it freezing in here in order for me to film with a sweatshirt on in the middle of 90-degree weather. So this is another pillow. I might go back and get another one. I don't know yet. But I wanted to bring more of the texture and the browns, auburns, creams. So I kind of was thinking more of this in the living room, and that will be my more of aesthetic when it comes down to my house decor. Again, like I told you, it's checkered lining, so cute. I'm always thinking about my little ones, my little nephews, who literally throw everything. Boys just don't have respect sometimes, you know? They're just like, oh my God, look at that, bow. And I'm like, okay, I'm used to being in the classroom with kids and them following the rules, but I never had like furniture or anything like that. And if I did, I would put them in place. Plus, they were older kids. I taught middle school and high school. These toddlers or little elementary school kids, because they're in VPK kindergarten now. So, but yes, this pumpkin is awesome. I absolutely love it. And again, I'm trying to bring more of a cozy, soft, textured in the house, in the living room, while I'm reading my book and sipping my coffee. I want it to seem like, I want people to always feel cozy. That's the one thing about my house, outside of it being clean when I get compliments, but the one thing I always thrive on is when somebody's like, your house is just so cozy. And I was just like, because I really want people to feel welcome. I want people to let down their hair. If you're a guy, you know, just let the AC blow in your hair and really feel comfortable, because my house, if it's inviting you, it's because I really want to have that extension from how I give people. I give people a lot of space. I love just connecting with people. So making my house cozy and you just want to be there and you don't want to leave, that is my goal. Probably not the same thing for my sister, but you know, I won't talk about her here on public platform. Love you. So this was a cute one. Again, I might go back and get the other one if there is, but they had a lot of these, so I'm assuming they will have them later on. And the next thing, again, we can hear our mother talk about another cup. Yes, mom, another cup. You can't have too many cups. Plus, this is the first year this was done. So this was from At Home. This is the opposite of the one from Home Goods. I get confused. And they only have one of these. You know how I feel. I would have gotten two. My sister actually got the similar one. She had ghosts, but it was pink. And I thought that was cute too. But this one I loved. I'm going to probably go back throughout the season to see if they do restock. They did not have this. These cups went so viral, and I think that's why we only could find one of each. And I think the most we saw there was maybe like 15 or 20. It wasn't a lot of cups, and it was the same ones. This is so cute. Again, I'm such an iced coffee drinker all year round. Maybe with a lot of hot coffee in the winter, maybe. But I'm just a hot box, so I get hot very easily. But this was so cute. This one was $9.99. Again, I saw it online. I sent it to my sister. I was like, we gotta go. And sure enough, there weren't a lot of these. I don't know if it's just because it was the beginning. Like I told you, At Home didn't have a lot of fall stuff. They did, but they didn't. Usually they're explosive on the holidays when it comes down to like their Christmas stuff and their fall and Halloween stuff. When we went in August, it wasn't really that full. And same thing with Walmart. Walmart is like my go-to for Christmas stuff sometimes. So I'm excited to see if what comes about. Maybe I'll do a part 2, but this is definitely worth it because it's always worth it. Cup is always worth it. How cute. I can't, I'm sorry. So again, these are just the Anthropology dupes with a little emblem on the side throughout for the cozy vibes. Again, cozy is everything this fall. I think it's every theme for every year. So that is all for my fall haul. My little things that we got, knickknacks that we got throughout the house for the season. Let me know, have you visited those stores? Because I think they're gonna run out. You know, I'm not trying to put scarcity or fear into your heart, but I wasn't gonna wait. I was gonna get the things so that way I can show them and then hopefully inspire you to go. I hope you loved it. Let me know what was your favorite, or if you bought something similar. I would love to hear. And I can't wait to continue to make creative content, especially with some of the things that I did buy for my videos. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.